What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Cannon Speaks. Give yourselves a round of applause because you could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I really do appreciate it. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, guys. Let people know we live. You catching the replay? Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. Want to donate to the channel? $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Always welcome, guys. Also, if you're over on Kick, feel free to subscribe. For a cup of coffee a month, you can, help one of your favorite streamers, your favorite influencers, your favorite Hoteps. Keep the channel alive, people. Keep the channel alive. Every little bit goes back into the channel. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be no channel. Anyway, man, oh man. So, Milton, Hurricane Milton has made landfall. Hurricane Milton has made landfall in Florida, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. And it's it hit as a category 3 apparently. It is a category 3. Right now it's starting to downlink grade to a category 2, but it's still moving and shaking. Moving and shaking through Florida, man. So we're going to cover that tonight. Also, we're going to try to be on the lookout for some news that we might be distracted away from by the hurricane. So that's what we're going to start to do. When is this? 4 seconds ago. Look at this shit. Music and shit. That's wild. So Hurricane Milton has hit with prejudice, okay? He is hit with prejudice. What is this? Helmet save lives. CNN's Anderson Cooper gets whacked by debris while reporting at the water's edge. Let's see what the fuck happened.
The water now is really starting to pour over. If you look at the ground, whoa.
Damn.
Okay. That wasn't good. We'll probably go inside shortly. But you can see the amount of water here on the ground. This is water
shit.
from the Manatee River. You can see it in the light there. It is now just ripping off the Manatee River. It's coming in from kind of the north, I guess, northeast. And the water now is really starting to pour over. If you look at the ground, whoa.
Damn.
Okay. That wasn't good. We'll probably go inside shortly. But
what's up, Mr. Snoop?
The amount of water here on the
this
ground.
Is wild, Joe.
This is water from the Manatee River.
Anderson Cooper got smacked in the face with something. He lucky it wasn't no sharp shit. He lucky it wasn't no sharp shit. What the fuck is this? Question is this real footage from today? Damn. No, this I did see, right? So this I did see. Check this shit out. It's a whole fucking tornado. So apparently there was 126 tornado alerts in Florida today, and a couple tornadoes actually touched down. I know one tornado touched down in Vero Beach, Florida, near St. Lucie. I know one touchdown in the Everglades. I'm not sure which one this is, but they had a couple of tornadoes touch down today. So Florida is getting walloped right now. You got a hurricane that hit as a category 3 that's ripping through, straight across Florida, and on top of that, you got tornadoes touching down. That's wild to me. You read my mind, Mr. Snoop. I'm gonna go to Connor Croft and Brandon. I forgot the other guy. Brandon. Shit. I forgot his name. I'll find him. Yeah. I was watching them. Hurricane and Hotep Weather Channel. Shit, we observing and reporting right now. So like, I was like, damn, they getting hurricanes. They getting hurricanes and tornadoes. Look at this shit. Is this real? Is that real? Is that real? Ain't no way. That was some apocalyptic shit. There's no way that's today. There ain't no way that's today. I think some of these gotta be some bullshit. I don't know. Somebody let me know. I know that tornadoes touched down in Florida, but that one was fucking wild. But I don't see any fact checking on it, or what's it called? Whatever the fuck X does. I don't see any of that. One in the chat if my sound is crisp. This is the first time, like, I don't really, you know I usually got my music and stuff up and stuff like that, but I'm gonna turn it down just so we can see what's going on here. One in the chat, fire emojis in the chat if the audio is crisp. That shit look crazy. So it's another, this is the same, this is the other footage. What is this? Hurricane Milton is now category 5 4 minutes ago. It's not what I've been hearing. Is that true? I don't even know if that's true. People in Florida, in fact, you know what we can do? We're just going to go to the, let's go to YouTube and see what we can find. All right, so I've been watching Max Velocity. I like this kid right here. He's pretty good.
Of storm surge, and then St. John's River 2 to 4 feet is expected for storm surge, and then South Sante River back through the Altamaha Sound all the way back through South Carolina, 1 to 3 feet of storm surge is expected. This is the latest National Hurricane Center cone that has just been released for the 11 p.m. update. Again, it is a Category 2 hurricane, maximum sustained winds at 105 miles per hour. It will still be a hurricane all the way through Thursday night, and then it'll become extra tropical as it eventually moves in the direction of Bermuda. So that's the latest in terms of that. The intensity is still expected to be relatively strong. It's still expected to be a Cat 1 hurricane all the way through the state of Florida tonight. At least. It is still a Cat 2, but it will still be probably at least there, or if not, it'll be Cat 1 or Cat 2 intensity all the way through the rest of tonight. Did I say Cat 3? I meant to say Cat 2 if I said Cat 3.
Angela also Brooks took advantage of tax breaks that she was not eligible.
What the fuck just happened? Let's try this again.
This is the cone of uncertainty. It's not really that important anymore, but I'm just going to pull it up quickly. The cone of uncertainty will update in a second, but basically the eye could still go anywhere between about Deltona back through Palm Bay. So, still makes a difference when it comes to, like, rainfall and where the worst of it will be, because it's going to be a narrow corridor. But we still think the worst of this rain will be falling in this area. So, basically all up and down the I-4 corridor for the most significant rainfall accumulation.
So, apparently,
Brandon is stalled in water? What? Brandon's stream go down? Dude?
Oh, well we don't want to go through it. Yeah, he might have to walk to us for all I know.
That's what I was thinking, like, maybe if we get up there, he could, if it's really bad, he can just walk, because I don't want to leave Brandon.
So this is Connor Croft. They out there storm chasing. They in the eye of the storm right now.
I don't know what water is, so I'm going to go, like, literally 5 miles.
They wild. I wouldn't be running through the fucking eye of the storm, I'm going to tell you that much. That shit ain't happening, Alvin. But you know what? Good on them. So it looked like as they're driving, they're actually starting to drive into what looks to be, I don't know, standing water that's starting to accumulate on the road. I don't know what they driving. I hope they got some nice rigs, you know what I mean? Some nice lifted trucks on some big tires. Because what it looks like right now as they're driving, you know, it almost looks like fog, but I think that's like standing water accumulating right now. So this is crazy.
max a mile.
So I'm wondering if the guy Brandon, I forgot his last name, because I was going to go to him too. If he's like stuck, like did he just drive into a fucking storm?
Are you doing good?
Let's see what he got going on.
Sounds good. We'll converse in a little bit.
So Brandon Kopic, that's his name. So let's go to his channel.
Gosh dang it, guys.
All right, we're gonna try and get up here to Brandon.
Maybe we can pick them up.
He has no signal right now.
All right, so Brandon Kopic has no signal right now, apparently.
How far is the water?
So let's see what they're saying. This shit is crazy though. Like they're in the middle of that shit. Like I don't get it.
Hey, man.
They tripping. So I guess like right here, that's where they are. Where that little blue spot is right here. With my down in the little purple circle. Like that's where they are. They look like they're in Lakeland, Florida.
Okay. Well,
They're in the middle of that shit.
but the left side you say is just higher, right?
Well, I guess the red is where the eye is close to. So they're in it, but they're not in it yet.
On you, we're like a mile behind you, so we'll be there soon. And then if you're like stuck, like you can make a spot.
Yeah, I figured that shit was fake. That shit looked crazy. I know, right? All they need, that would be wild. You got a hurricane, tornado, and then an earthquake, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Maybe we could just stop and just kind of wait to be sure. Can't tell.
Probably the most damaging part about the hurricane was the mini tornado outbreak from the outer band. Yeah, right. They had a bunch of little tornadoes hit. One was a pretty big fucking tornado that I had seen. Again, I was watching this guy Max Velocity, and he was showing that shit in real time. That shit was wild. I'm like, damn, I hope they don't hit nobody.
Of course, man. Of course. So. Okay, see you in a bit. Yep.
You gotta hop on the Ryan Hall live stream. We'll throw him up here too. Let's see.
Light up here.
Let's get them all together right now.
He said the left lane not flooded?
So the left lane is not as flooded.
Not as flooded.
Not as flooded.
I do not want to drive it.
They fuck around and be out there riding around in Teslas and shit. Electric
Like,
battery.
his car is like maybe not
What'd you say, Ryan Hall?
stalled, but maybe just needs to drain out. Like he thinks it might come back to life. So
Oh yeah, I was checking him out earlier. Ryan Hall, y'all.
go up there or not. So
Best place for you to keep up with information from that's going to be from the National Weather Service. I will post a link to the Tides site that we've been looking at in the chat via the mods. Also, Twitter. I mean, if you guys want to follow us over there on Twitter, my handle's at Ryan Hall, y'all. I retweet stuff.
Yo,
from Andy all
they've
the
been
time.
raising so
Elijah.
much money.
We post stuff.
They've been raising
on
so much
Twitter
money.
a
He
lot.
raised
Also, we have a pretty active
$265,000
Discord server. The
for
mod should also post
relief
our
efforts.
Discord link
Wild.
in the chat. Feel
I
free.
think
to
the
go
other
join
guy,
that.
Max Velocity, I
It's
think he
the
got up to like, I think he's
largest,
up to like 50,000 or something like that.
It's the largest community of weather enthusiasts that exists, as far as I know.
He got everybody up there.
This is true.
I don't even know
This
if I
is
got
true. We went
time to
through
make that shit.
a dry spell
Make me a new what's the
where we
name?
didn't have any storms. Healthy as a horse.
well, anyway, so we have an exit here.
Yeah, that's true, man. You know, I said a prayer for everybody. Like I put on, posted on Twitter, just have people pass it around. Get everybody touching and agreeing. So there were tornadoes that touched down in Florida, HJ. Now that apocalyptic one we just showed, no, that shit, no. I did see a big fucking tornado, but that shit was like in the middle of like nowhere. But there were 126 tornado alerts in Florida today. One did touch down in Vero Beach. I'm not sure how much damage it did or how big that tornado was. and I think another one touched down in St. Lucie, if I'm not mistaken. Again, not sure how big it was or how much damage it did, but there was a couple of them that touched down.
Dang, this is relentless.
Lieutenant Dan, I think Lieutenant Dan's still are. I think once the hurricane go away, they're gonna catch all the shrimp they can catch.
I can handle the water, no problem. Oh my gosh. Can't freaking see right now, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? They just making shit up on, the misinformation. People gotta be out there, but you can kind of see how outrageous a lot of that shit is. You know what I mean?
Like, is there water on the right side of the road now?
No.
Is there water anywhere?
That sign's torn up.
Same here, Manuel. I only remember like storms, like forming. Yeah, same here.
We're going over like a bridge.
You know what I mean?
Right here.
Not that I know of. I don't know. I've never heard of. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I've never seen tornadoes and hurricanes hit at the same time. I feel like it's either one or the other. Like something's going to cancel something out.
I haven't seen
You know
any
what I
water
mean?
in the road yet, but we're on a bridge, so it's not going to be.
Zan says he feel like an earthquake's going to happen somewhere. I hope not, yo. I hope people in Florida come out unscathed. I just don't. I haven't seen anything. Like I haven't seen any footage where people shit is just underwater just yet. We're gonna go to Twitter because that's where a lot of that shit live.
I guess he was probably like the far right lane or whatever. But
It depends on if the weather pattern is in La Nina or El Nino. Huh? Interesting. That's right. You did say that last night, right, Sauce? You said we in El Nino, right?
I can't see. I gotta go really slow. I might come up on that water fast. I can't see. I can't see 5 feet.
What's it like down there with you, Bruce G?
It looks like a 10 times better view than what I can actually.
Like, how's the weather down there?
Jack could tell us what
Yeah,
you're seeing.
So earlier I was talking to
right now to see when I'm
Trisha Vulo, aka T-Bird's Opinion.
You guys see the best.
I'm literally within like a half mile of his location on radar.
It's so close.
She said there was a tornado that touched down in Everglades
Possible also maybe
and in western Palm Beach County.
some of that water, like if you take it super slow, but it just depends how deep it is. I don't know. Maybe he was going slow. It's hard to say.
And the hurricane touched down in Sarasota, Florida. That's where it touched down
I
at.
think I'd see him by now if he has all his lights on.
Yeah, I agree.
He putting up them MSNBC numbers. Yeah, yo, it's a bunch of them out here getting that. They out here riding around getting it right now on the YouTube.
I feel like there's subtle.
This is why I step here with no weather. I mean, we had Hurricane Andrew. Also, I remember, was it 2 years ago? Was it 3 years ago? Was Hurricane Ian that hit Florida and bust Florida's ass? The relief grift is crazy. Yeah, it is. They getting that money though.
Hopefully we can get up to him.
Thing is, I don't know if it goes straight to them or if it's going straight to a cause. You know what I mean?
Is that him?
Yeah, about to be the new BLM. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I hope these guys seem like they. I don't know. I've been watching them. The one guy, at least Max Velocity, he been championing it. Like, this is for the cause. This is for the cause. I don't know. That's a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. Like we just said. Like, what's his name? $265,959 raised. His goal is $300,000 for relief.
A category 5 in the Gulf of Mexico. Boom! All my kids and my wife get sick, and I held on just long enough, and I think it's about to overtake me here.
2.26 million subs. More than 1 million people been evacuated. Huh. Like they got their own little network of people, which is dope that they all work together. That's dope that they all work together.
Feel free to subscribe to the channel once again, and also huge shout
That's
out.
pretty dope.
I think he pulled over maybe.
There we go.
Because he said it was able to start.
Yeah, about
install,
400K watching.
So where's the standing water? Oh, it's on the right.
Yeah, it's on the right.
A huge. Where's this at?
Okay, there it is.
It doesn't look super deep or brand that right there. I see him in the water, I think. Am I tripping or do I see him? Could be tripping.
How deep is it right now?
Right, exactly. Like we not going. I mean, we got hit a couple of times this way, Emmanuel. Hey, there's been a couple of times where we got hit with a couple of tropical storms that kind of did a little something, but ain't nothing compared to what happened with Helene and this shit.
So it's decently deep. It's decently deep here.
Like they had to stop. Like I said, you see all the standing water? That's fucking standing water. That's standing water. So I guess that's the dude they try and get to. They better get out and wade in the water. Wade in the water. You better get out and wade in that water. And you want to see all them weather modification towers and satellite dishes they are modifying these hurricanes. I did see something about it. I did see, I think it was Really Graceful did another video, fantastic video. Bunch of Doppler planes and all that other stuff flying. Going into the eye of the hurricane. Yep. Going into the eye of the hurricane. I'm just waiting. It's starting to pick up on direct line of it. Oh shit. So if you don't mind me asking, Bruce G, what precautions have you taken? What did you have to do to prepare for this? Were you prepared for this because of Helene, or were you know, did you have to actually start preparing for it when this one came up?
How deep do you think it is there? You think it's okay to pull up to you, or?
What you driving though? The damn sure got the weather machines working overtime.
Ask him if it's shallower ahead of him.
What up, Brackish?
This water's not going down. It's
ankle deep in the left lane. Gotcha. Is it any deeper ahead of you? No. Oh, it clears up. Okay. So this is the deepest part.
See, if you're gonna do something like this, right? If you're gonna do some storm chasing,
we'll creep up
you need some heavy duty wheels. You know what I mean? You need some heavy duty wheels. You know, you gotta have a lift on it. You gotta have some big tires.
Yeah, just keep it slow. All right, we're like right.
Maybe a snorkel on your shit.
Do you think you're gonna need to hitch a ride, or?
Yeah, maybe a snorkel on your shit. You know what I mean? Like he driving in a regular ass Tahoe. That Tahoe need to be sitting on some 37s. 35s at the minimum with a 6.5-inch kit on that bitch.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can wait and just see what happens. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we can wait here.
True. Yeah, we'll just wait for you. Just make sure you're all right. And then, yeah, maybe we'll wait underneath the bridge.
The worst tornadoes in the Fort Myers area. Lake Okeechobee had tornadoes too. Damn.
You know, a lot of water, so it's always a risk out here. It's a good thing it wasn't that bad. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last hurricane we had, which I don't even know if it was a hurricane once it reached us, was Hurricane Andrew.
For you, and then just let us know what the verdict is, I guess.
Like the last major one that really like affected some shit was like Hurricane Andrew. That was in like the 90s.
We'll pull up a little bit and
but
check her out. So.
Even that, I think, like downgraded to a tropical storm before it got to us.
We'll talk to you in a bit, Brandon.
What's he want us to do?
Just check to see what it's like on the bridge.
They've been going harder than this for 5 hours. Yeah, I've been watching them. I've been watching them. You know what I mean? Because they were saying that it wasn't supposed to make landfall until like midnight.
I mean, right here up in the bridge.
But that shit made landfall a lot faster.
Is it deep over there?
Deep, yeah, maybe.
You're getting that fall of love, brother. I never see that. Yes, exactly. The mayor said evacuate or you're going to die. I was like, damn. That's some ominous shit. Evacuate now or you're going to die.
Guys, so this is
I was like, damn.
Brandon is trying to get his car started again. If he can get it going,
Oh, he hit a puddle. That's what the fuck happened.
he's just gonna drive out of there. Obviously,
This dude Brandon, he hit that puddle, and them fucking. I guarantee that either that intake sucked all that water in that bitch,
I just went up here so I could see
or
the water.
his spark plugs is shot to shit. Cause I know, because I've done it in my car when I was younger. I was moving, boy, and like this bad storm hit, and I hit this puddle, and like my car started fucking sputtering and it wouldn't start. Come to find out, I had fucked up the like water got down in the spark plugs, and that bitch just it wouldn't turn over. Had to change the spark plugs out. So he probably hit that shit. Probably hit some puddle of water. He was driving, hit that shit. Poof, fucking flooded his engine. God damn.
Yeah, he's trying to let it drain out right now.
He picked that little truck up and threw it into the ATL. Man. Tahoe on 37 with 6-inch lift going to roll over in those winds. That's not what you want? Really?
Oh, gosh dang it.
What if you got some weight to it, though? Like I was assuming, like in like the hurricane, you want something. You got to get through the water, right? You got to be able to get through the water. You need to be as high as possible. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But yeah,
Throw some sandbags in that bitch.
just gonna kind of chill here for a little bit, guys. Maybe good time to catch up with some.
Throw some sandbags in the back of that joint, yo. Know what I mean? Or you get that rig yo had in Twisters. Did y'all see the new movie Twisters? Yo had that fucking old that old Dodge Cummins,
Focus on the situation, but
and he had the augers and that shit, the fucking anchor that bitch to the ground.
good thing is we're not too far.
You in Orlando is starting to pick up there too.
Trying to go.
And y'all in the line of it too in Orlando, right? By the time it hit Orlando, it looked like it's gonna be like a category 1, something like that, or is it gonna stay at category 2?
Right behind us. So somehow he got his car all the way over there. So I guess it turned on and then it must have like.
No, that shit ain't turning. He fucking stalled out and just fucking sputtered over there. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Of course, you gotta look out.
But it's tough keeping water that side is 33. I'll mark a 33 sign. Pretty deep.
An example of
Maris close in.
how bad the flooding is here. This is a flash flood emergency, guys. In fact, still kind of the side, but there's the flooding right there. Pretty deep.
DeSoto counties.
Wow, wind is
Pretty much all those counties also
Still,
without power as of right now. So a lot of places without power. And they got Collier County, Glades County, Martin County, Okeechobee, St. Lucie, Indian River, Osceola, Orange, Seminole, Volusia County, Lake County, and then Marion County and Levy County. All of those places at least have some sort of isolated, if not scattered, power outages. So power outages are starting to ramp up right now across a lot of Florida. But again, anywhere in the orange and red, that's where, greater than at least 60% are without power.
Damn.
For the most part.
Wow. So he got 30,000 he raised for donations.
Georgia still has power outages. I didn't realize that. Georgia still has power outages from Hurricane Helene. It happened 2 weeks ago now.
Damn.
You're supposed to keep your home set at 78 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer and 68 in the winter. 68 is freezing.
This shit.
Why would I ever want to be in 68
It's
degree
like the
weather?
tornado trying to cut fucking
68
Florida
degree,
in
not
half.
weather. I like 68 degree weather, but like 68 degrees in my home is way too cold. What do you guys have your AC set at? I'm wondering. Put it in the chat. Put your temperature for AC in the chat. They have your AC set at.
Out to
The
everybody
officer
that's
from Super
donated
Chat is most of it.
to the Y'all Squad today. We've got our official 501c3 nonprofit organization that has raised $265,000 over the past, basically over the past day.
That's
2
crazy.
days.
They getting that.
Which is
they getting that grift
unbelievable.
money, yo.
Thank you so much.
He said it's
I
a
believe
RAV4.
our buddy
Oh my
Max
god.
Velocity
A damn sure will be out
also
there no
has
fucking
contributed on top of that
RAV4.
through his audience. We're going to be able to add about $25,000.
Yeah,
on
I
top
seen
of
that it's supposed to pick up to like 150
So we're
after
going to be able to
midnight
help
or
some
something
people
like
in a
that.
pretty big way. We've made a big difference, and we couldn't do any of this without you.
Let's see. Let's go back to these dudes. What's going on here? There we go. Sound like static. Has he for real? It's crazy.
Yeah, Mom, my phone
Big
battery
grifting
is
hard. Like I said, I don't know. I don't think I've been in one either, per se. I think that like Hurricane Andrew ended up being a tropical storm when it came up. Tropical Storm Andrew or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's reports of tornadoes in Cocoa Beach. I haven't seen any other tornado alerts go off. Maybe it is. I don't know. You think we're in the Mandela effect?
We're good, guys. We're good.
Fine.
That's what's up. Meteorology is your pastime since you live in a tornado. That's dope. That's dope. You guys start a channel like these dudes. They getting that bread. Yeah, he hydro locked his shit right up, yo. I think he hydro locked his fucking engine. I think that's what happened. If the water's above your headlights, you best stop driving and turn the engine off. Yeah. Unless you got like a snorkel, but then you still need a capable vehicle to even move through that shit. You know what I mean? This ain't the movies and shit, you know? Yeah. Water in the injector's just a wrap. Because that's what it sounds like. Sunday was driving along and they just hit a fucking body of water. Boom. And then they fucked their shit up. Always stay ready to prep for the season. Grew up here, so I'm used to it. That's what's up, Bruce.
That's also crazy, bro. Freaking crazy, bro. What?
You know why, Emmanuel? You know why? You know why, bro?
We are gonna get him and get out.
You already know.
If he can't get it started.
Guys, I'm not calling Kopic to tell him anything. Kopic knows 10 times more about getting stalled out in cars than I do.
Yeah, Kopic makes me look dumb.
Kopic knows all about that shit. So whatever advice you're giving me to tell him, he already knows.
Well, it sounds like Kopic need to stop doing that shit. If anything, you want the off-road snorkel. Yeah.
95% of everybody that's asking.
Yep.
Saying what I should do.
Exactly.
Gee. Don't drive into the hurricane, right? But they loving it. They getting that grift.
The guy behind us who was handing out Starlinks, donations,
Genie
diapers,
Ben told you.
all that kind of stuff for the victims of Helene up in North Carolina. He was.
They getting that money, brackish. They out there. What do you got?
There, so.
He got 105K subs. I don't know how much money they've been getting in Super Chat show, but they've been getting that money.
We're gonna see what he can do with this car there. If he can get it rolling again, and then whatever he wants us to do to help, we'll help him out.
Yep, Graceful, appreciate you following the channel.
See, Daniel, thanks for becoming a storm chaser there. Denisa, thanks for the super chat there as well. Oh, he's coming back.
I can't pronounce it.
Yo.
What is it? Vice?
What?
Descent? Descent? I can't. I guess that's Descent. I appreciate you. Who else is this? Descended a Loki a day ago. Hit me with 3. Oh shit. 3 subs. Shout out to Descended a Loki. My man. My man, 100 grand. If you're watching, feel free to subscribe over on Kick. For a cup of coffee a month, you can keep the channel alive. If you're new to the channel, my name is Cannon Hotep. I usually cover politics and pop culture. You know, all the shit that makes the world turn, you know. And every now and again, I'll jump on some shit like this because stuff like this interests me. Now, like, weather isn't my, like, pastime, like Sauce said it is for him. But this shit is interesting, though. I just remember Andrew hit hard, but it didn't do anything.
Okay.
I remember looking out the door. That shit had the trees rocking, but yeah, it ain't do much.
That makes sense. Okay, what do you think we should do then?
You seen houses flying by and big rig trailers that RAV4 is paper compared to a rig. Man, what's going on? Been there, done that. Let's catch up on the chat.
Sounds like a good time to
yeah, I guess. I don't know if these would ever
argue with people on Twitter.
they got 15,000 people watching.
Yeah,
They use their super chats. He can buy himself a brand new RAV4.
Hopefully you and Vince can get that thing.
Oh man. Anything under 75 degrees is cold. Come on, it's not
no
that.
problem,
Well, I guess I'm
no
because I'm
problem.
heavy.
All right, well. Okay, I appreciate you, man. All right, well. Okay, well, we'll talk later, bro. Yep. All right, bye.
What's going on?
Getting accurate alerts of storms when the weather stations and local radars aren't fast enough. That's true.
Vince is, I guess.
But you gotta be a wild boy to go do that shit.
Because he thinks the spark plugs are wet.
See?
So.
You hear what he just said?
You know, he said he'd appreciate help us out.
He said he think his spark plugs is wet. He hit that water. Fucking fucked himself up.
He's right behind us, guys. We're just waiting to let us know if he can start. If we'll reverse back to him if he can't.
I do remember Sandy. Yep. Yeah, he hydro a
Time to
lot.
sit back and enjoy the eye wall, which is still absolutely pounding us.
Yeah.
It is definitely. It's just. Gosh, this Iowa is just.
Hopefully they'll be okay. Yeah.
That's also crazy, bro.
He said, "You don't need to see the professionals out there."
What?
Oh, what was this one thing? Hold on. I'll go back to that in a second. Where that shit at? That shit had me laughing. Here we go. Look at this. I'm not even fucking monetized on YouTube. All the more reason to give to the channel, guys. I'm not even monetized on YouTube. YouTube just every time I start a stream, they just fucking demonetize my stream every single time. Every single time. Golly mighty. Anyways, check this out, though. This show's pretty fucking funny. So there's a hurricane, right? And then there's this boat right here that's hauling ass. So check this out. So you see the boat right here. So it says the boat people see from the land. So look at this, right? So then you'll see the perspective switch. They hauling ass. Oh shit. That shit had me crying, laughing, yo. It's like people from the land see this boat hauling ass and then come to find out the fucking driver was recording this shit. That shit. Oh man. Shout out to Emmanuel being a member for 26 months. My man, my mellow. 360 plus tornadoes in 3 days. Right. Your 350 strong. Your 350 heavy enough. Ain't shit pushing that 350. Ain't shit pushing no 350 over. Like I said, throw some sandbags in that shit.
Past Tampa Bay. Most of it is pretty much past Tampa Bay, aside from the storm surge that's going to be left over.
Is this nigga frozen? Oh shit.
See some 69s. Nice.
Yo, they was going in on yo. They tried to say yo was like.
But with that said, I still think
they thought he was like 50. He
significant
said,
to
"No, I'm
the point where I
21."
think the forecast was not unreasonable, because what could have happened is that the eye could have made landfall north of Tampa, and then this would have been catastrophic for Tampa, like easily. So the fact that this made landfall south of Tampa, it avoided a catastrophe, I think, for Tampa Bay. I still think this was forecasted pretty well, in my opinion. I think the scenarios that were in play, and with that in mind, I think this was really realistically forecasted. I think it was a good forecast all around. Also, thank you to Kale for the super chat. How late will I be streaming tonight? I don't know. It might be for a while. It also might be till I lose power. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
if
so they in Florida. So
let's say if. Hopefully I don't.
They could still, they could still be affected.
Thank you, Massachusetts, for the super chat.
Thank you again for giving us the opportunity to have the best job in the world. We're all big weather nerds here. We love that we get to do this. We take it very seriously.
Lake Florida, Orange Florida,
and also
Seminole,
giving us the ability to use the attention that we gather here to not, redirect in the way that a lot of weather media organizations do, and there's nothing wrong with it. With
they said the winds are right now currently 104 miles per hour,
or a lot of
right?
that, and focus it back into the communities that were affected,
Leslie?
which is I think is an important part of this system that we've created here. So thank you for giving us the ability to do that. We've reached about 12 million.
See what the fuck going on with these guys. Did they get Brandon?
Got to focus. Oh wait, he just let a bunch of water in the car. Dang it, that's why I'm doing that. Freddy's going out there to help him. I need to find something to wipe that freaking water off the door so Freddy's stream you guys can actually see and not be blinded.
You ain't getting that water out them fucking plugs now. Y'all might as well jump in the car together and fucking just ride together.
Where's something at? Give me anything.
Yo, that's crazy. They are sloshing through the water. That's the crazy part.
What's up? Hold on, let me shake my freaking shoes full of water off. Just swimming out there, bro.
Like I said, if you had a lifted truck, you wouldn't have these problems.
Well, he just needed to verify something by doing that, and apparently, when I turned the ignition and he was doing something,
he ain't got no fucking
it says
spark.
It's gonna dry out, so he's gonna be okay. That's what he's saying, basically. So. Okay.
You need to change his
apparently
plugs.
he's good now. So, or he's still not good, but.
So what did he tell us to do?
I guess we can just go. Let me call him again.
Yeah, just call him. Get
again.
the verdict.
He good. Like what? Until that water keep going up, then you ain't. They tripping. They didn't plan the griff very well.
Hey, just double check.
Oh man, in-game griff fell.
Yeah,
they needed something lifted. Damn, look at that. That's wild. That's the street. That's the street. That's crazy.
Connor?
Yeah.
I'm saying, just pull him out of the water.
What the fuck they driving?
Wait,
in?
hold on.
Look, like this is what I'm saying, right? At a glance, it just looked like it's just like some water just kind of drifting over the fucking the street.
Slow.
You got floating trash in the street. The water is almost up to the guardrails.
Get him on the.
That's how wild it is. I wouldn't be waiting too long for yo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be waiting too long. I'd be like, yo, all right, look, y'all just jump in because like this water it's about to get spicy, and we ain't about to get stuck with you.
Are we getting this car now?
Yeah, it seems that it is some power down that way, but like, it's a little river running where they at. Fun fact, it was in the place Louisiana where a few years ago, right outside Noya, it had rained and flooded, and we were in a RAV4 hybrid, and the water was above the hood.
I can't even see the lines anymore.
Wait it
got
out.
you.
The spark plugs will dry out,
I
and
can't even see the
until the
lines.
water
Yeah,
get
but
up
it's
and
getting deeper.
get
here
too
for
high.
sure. Just take her slow.
Once you see a flying gator, I'm
Yeah.
out.
So hopefully, like,
Gator Nato.
take you all
Fuck
the way
that. You
up.
see a gator just floating down the street. That's what I ain't trying to fuck with. Now, I want to know what kind of car this kid driving.
Yeah, we can see the yellow line now, so it's less here. But I mean, we can take you further too.
I'm taking them until there's a lane that's not underwater.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so they must got something decent because they're pulling the Tahoe. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they're pulling the Tahoe. What did we miss?
I don't.
I
think
bet.
so.
I bet.
Yeah, sitting in
Yeah,
a single lane.
hey, the whole thing dries up here. All 3 lanes come out of the water up here.
Yeah, maybe we'll get you just past this sign.
Yeah, I'll get them pulled up past the sign.
Now you can see the reflectors right there.
All
so
3 lanes are above water up here.
this will be money. It looked like it was flowing in there. That's why it's sketched out.
It's rising. It was like a whole river.
I was trying to see. I
Got
want to see if
some
they
current to it.
show what they driving. If they pull in,
Yeah,
well,
right.
I mean, it's getting
Right.
better, but
Yeah.
it's still
Shoulder it.
standing water though.
Put you on the shoulder.
I mean, let me know. Do you guys want to keep going further, or do you want to just put it on the shoulder?
I mean, I could take you wherever you need to go.
I mean,
if you want to just keep going. We can try the next exit.
yeah, let's try
All right.
that.
Yeah, how about this?
Oh,
Slow down. There you go. Just tense up on it. Keep going a little bit. There you go. Keep going. Keep going.
We
Here
bump up
comes-
against this shit.
Is that
You
Vince?
gotta let it get tense. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Who's that coming down that bitch like a bat out of hell?
Who's this?
Coming down the wrong fucking way.
Corey.
That Corey?
Amber and white light.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's Corey.
Okay.
Let me call him. Keep pulling.
all right.
Corey in a fucking Hyundai fucking Santa Fe.
All right. Let me get Corey.
Oh shit. Corey came down in the Santa Fe and shit.
What?
Oh man.
Is he on the phone with Corey now? Are you on the phone, Topic?
Yeah, he just got you on hold.
That's all just some positive vibes. Yeah.
For a second, I guess. All right, so guys, we got, in case you don't know what's happening, we are towing Brandon right now. We're towing a car, so.
Got Brandon Topic on the tow road
Oh.
behind me.
Yeah, about to say, who knows what that, hopefully everything's good,
Who is Corey? Corey Gherkin.
The Gherkinator.
A Gherkinator. I think he's running lights right now.
Yeah.
The one that gets grant money
Just
and
now
work
tuned in.
for them big names.
Welcome
But
in.
they have a well-known
Welcome in.
name will have those
This is
ones
not-
you
this
see
is
in the
definitely
movies
not a
like
dull
Into the
stream, I will
Storm.
say that.
No. That car right behind me, guys, that's who we're pulling.
Right
Shit,
there.
they look like they in a goddamn
Mr. BC himself.
Nissan Xterra. That might be good. I don't know.
Oh, man.
These kids is young.
It's getting strange.
They like 20. They like 20 years old. Holy shit. You gotta be young and piss and vinegar. I'd be like, fuck it, we going to Waffle House. Is that Waffle House down there? Is that a Waffle House sign I see?
Dude, what
Is that a Waffle House sign I see? Fuck it, we going to Waffle House.
No, it's on mute.
Why can't, dude, it wouldn't let me back in. Oh.
I bet you Waffle House still open in the
Sorry, Brandon, I
hurricane.
don't know what happened there.
In the Toyota Highlander.
He's gonna go up to the next exit, make sure it's dry, and then you got some just pulling off there.
Okay, bad. All right, well,
Should be good. Should be no problem. Like I said, the damn crank pulley's turned into the injector.
the value drops dramatically.
So now the only
I think somebody had redid a Tesla after it was flooded out. I know they had to replace all the batteries. The batteries cost like a fucking grip.
yeah, it's the adventurous side, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I did,
sounds happy that happened.
Insurance has assaulted more people than Diddy. Yo, wow.
It's the only reason it didn't happen to us first is because we pulled off that exit and took a pee and you passed us.
That's what I was saying. Otherwise, you guys would have been ahead of me, never would have seen.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, literally, we probably.
That's what it was, Rich
exactly
Rebuilds?
what you did, so.
Yeah, just go ahead and relay that.
Took one for the team.
They didn't have a store doing shenanigans in flooded Florida.
Which none of us did.
Right, Waffle House and the liquor store still open. I'm like, yo, let's go to Waffle House, wait this shit out. Fucking tornado could come through with the hurricane. Waffle House gonna be unscathed. You ain't see no gun rack and nobody's drinking, so they're unprepared. Like I want to see a 1994 Dodge Ram with Dorothy in the back of the bed of the truck. That'll make me feel good about myself.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, you don't have brakes.
And the ghost of Bill Paxton in the driver's seat.
All right.
Good call. Good call.
Oh, I guarantee it. Right, with exhaust stacks. Waffle House girl already caught that storm.
Well,
If Waffle House closing, it's a bad
It's probably gonna
situation.
be downhill, no?
We won't know until tomorrow, I'm guessing, but it doesn't seem like this was as bad as we thought it might be. Thank God for that. Exactly. I agree. There's a lot of people that's probably was hoping that it was devastation. I didn't want that. You know what I mean? Because like the shit like that comes like dead bodies and homeless, displaced people. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
your
know,
e-brake was
corporations coming in to take advantage of the
Now it should be a little.
of the people that lost everything.
You want me to put you in between the exit and the highway on this? All right.
I don't know if this number up here at the top. I don't know if y'all can see that. It look like they say 106,344. I don't know if that's like donations that they got on this shit too. That'd be crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the exit right here.
He better off just leaving his car on the exit in the
Actually goes
grass.
up, so I wonder if it's
Yeah.
a bridge.
It goes up. It goes.
I think so.
Looks like it goes up.
In 600 feet, turn right.
I mean, there's no
Crazy
place to,
part is
put you off
like
right here, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, we'll just have to take you out.
I trust your guys' judgment on it.
Yeah.
Appreciate
it don't really seem that bad where they are.
Your rear end and or your front end to my
Like,
rear
where's
end
the-
depends on it. So.
Where's the eye at? Look at this.
Oh, another one.
Our flash is going crazy out here. Yeah, there he is. It's right up there. This should be good
Yeah,
up
I
here
can't
somewhere.
see jack with a freaking light, so through the fog of my window. Another one, gee.
Yeah. This thing just keeps cranking and will
Alright.
not stop.
Is that a grocery store or something across the line?
It kind of looks like it. I don't know.
It's Lakeland Harbor.
Is Corey trying to direct us somewhere? Or
All
is
right,
he-
I'm slowing down. I don't know where you want me to go. Right, left,
maybe
straight.
straight.
Hold on. You can slow down and come to a stop. I'll let you know if I can't stop.
Okay.
I'm slowing down myself. My brakes are working a little bit, so.
Okay.
Let's stop right here at the light and figure it out.
All right.
You can stop. I'm coming to a stop.
All right.
Okay, good. There we go.
There we go.
Still got it in neutral though, so it is rolling forward. Hold on.
Oh,
It is.
Putting your brake on. No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
okay.
I was about to whip it in the drive.
Oh man. Scared us there for a second.
He's out of the car now. What is bro doing?
For the super chat.
I don't know.
Jacksonville should be mostly high-end tropical storm force winds and storm surge near the coastline for tonight into tomorrow morning. I had no idea channels like this existed or the y'alls existed. I mean, I'm not like I don't work like Ryan Hall is not my like employer or something. Like I'm a separate entity, but we have joined forces for the y'all squad to help raise money for Hurricane Milton relief efforts.
Still on the phone or not?
Which is pretty lit.
So many things at the
Again, if
top
you
of
want
my
to donate to the All Squad and make a 501c3 Tax-deductible donation to help Hurricane Milton relief efforts. You can donate. It is the pinned link in the chat.
Good thing it's a long red light.
It is also in the description below if you don't see it there.
Oh, it has already turned
What did
green.
I just call? I don't even know what I just called.
I just called somebody.
I just called.
Storm system look crazy as hell though.
Oh,
But I think you're right. It's a category 2 now.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm not saying that a category 2 is ideal, right? You know what I mean? It's still fucking
Alright,
crazy.
I'm gonna start going.
But at the same time, it's like, I feel like we all thought it was going to be a lot worse than it actually is. And thank God that it's not worse than it actually, than we thought it was going to be. You know what I mean?
Green for us.
That's the fantastic part. That it's not worse than we thought it was going to be.
Oh, there it is.
They had the fucking tow truck grift going on just now.
Alright.
Okay.
Weather manipulation by three letter people. 3 letter. I'm in Texas, brother. I just like tracking storm systems. That's what's up. But yeah, back to the weather manipulation. We went into that. You know, it is 100% possible. Look up what's it called? Operation Popeye. Go look that up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, chat. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh, I'm actually soaked, man.
My favorite part of chat is reading through all the.
Yeah, check out Operation Popeye. That tells you that the United States government has the ability to manipulate the weather. Look no further than Dubai when they cloud seeded too much and they caused a torrential downpour and flooding. Almost like a tropical storm. You know what I mean? Almost like a tropical storm. That happened. You know?
Yeah. That's usually how it goes. Gosh, dang.
My favorite ones are when we're in the water and they're like, "Get to higher ground." Like, thank you guys. That's a real help.
Yeah, let me just climb on top of the rav and.
I think I showed you
I'm
this
just
before.
kidding, Chad. I love you guys, Chad. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I'm actually now the adrenaline dump is really kicking
Chad,
in
I
here.
love you guys. I'm just giving you guys a hard time.
Here you go. Check this shit out.
Oh, dude, how is there liquid detected?
Oh.
Don't worry.
So this machine's in the middle of nowhere. It has to be. Because it's so fucking loud. And it rattles the earth where it is that people they couldn't deal with it. So they had to buy up all of these properties just to have this machine in the middle, somewhere in the middle of America. But check this shit out.
Don't worry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I couldn't even hear myself. This is the loudest sound you could possibly conceive. And as it turns out, the cleanest. Now, the most amazing thing is that cloud up there, which was generated by the engine, is just a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. It's water vapor. And in about an hour's time, someone in Mississippi is going to get wet washing. It will actually rain. I told you. It's raining. That's unbelievable. Oh.
See? And that was young Jeremy Clarkson, so who knows when he did that video. They got a whole fucking spaceship in the middle of Mississippi with it sound like he said, somewhere in the middle of nowhere that can make it rain. Not to mention we got HARP, High Altitude Auroral Research Project, that they told us, oh, it just monitors the ionosphere. No, it does not. It operates on frequency. Like I said earlier today, you got fracking, right? That people think is so dangerous. Oh, fracking is dangerous. Fracking operates on just hertz, like a certain amount of hertz, right? And they shoot those hertz into the ground, and that's what they use to kind of break the rock or whatever, fracture the earth to find out if there's oil down there. Hence the word fracking. HARP uses like some ridiculous amount of gigahertz to do the same thing. So if you can fracture part of the Earth's core, well, not core, but you can fracture the Earth with like hertz to do fracking to find oil. Imagine what gigahertz could do to a fucking country. You shoot a certain amount of gigahertz into the ground, right? And HJ was right, because of the frequency you can heat shit up, right? Harden the ionosphere so that missiles can't come back down into orbit and fuck shit up. Or you use frequency to, alter the ionosphere to push, downward pressure to cause, I don't know, a fucking tornado or a hurricane. Not saying HARP is the end all be all, but that's definitely a weather machine. We just watched a weather machine. Dubai knows how to make it rain. Like I said, Operation Popeye, go look it up. Weather manipulation has been a thing since like the fucking 50s. It's been a thing since the 50s. So when you see some abnormal weather, and we know they get
Milton hasn't gotten out of the car.
We got hurricane season and all that other shit. But when you start to see shit start to mix together, like they fucking collaborating, they forming Voltron and some more shit, then there's a problem. There's a problem of brewing. There's something afoot. There's fuckery afoot, people.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all watch this for a second. I'll be right back.
Hey.
I have no idea where we're at. I got off the phone with Vince and he's like, yeah, I almost just died driving through where you were.
That's not good.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's a testament to how bad it was. Just my luck. It's all right though.
Yeah, well, we're.
Can you guys see the gas station? Like I said, I can't see shit.
I don't
want to say
I don't
it might be on the left.
I don't see Corey anymore, and I don't see this gas station.
Yeah, Corey's
so.
gone. Maybe just look at the map here real quick and see.
We're just gonna keep.
Oh yeah, it's up here on the left.
Gonna keep rolling.
Okay. Well, good luck will be better anyway. Easier to turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
just put it under an awning. Just put me under like the middle of the awning, but like next to a gas pump. That way it's not blocking everything.
Okay.
I mean, not like it matters really, but still.
Okay.
Nobody's out here hitting gas.
Yeah.
I don't think this. I mean, if this place has gas, that'd be great.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
that'd be awesome
Yeah.
right now.
I'm down to a half tank. That's it. I got nothing left.
You guys don't have any fuel?
No, we used it all. We used it all. We used all our reserves chasing the tornadoes.
Well, Steve, did you guys get anything good?
No.
That was no. Did you?
Well, I've got a quarter tank left in this while it's useless.
One in the chat, if you would go out there and do something like this, would you chase a storm? One in the chat, if you would chase a storm.
Prepared, man.
Yeah, we weren't prepared at all.
Yeah, I've got 5-gallon tanks and then I've got 2 10-gallons.
Dang.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we just had 2 5-gallon. Then we weren't.
Yeah, I
we
got
were-
you.
We were
I'll put it in
anticipating
there.
Just being able to sit in one place all day and not have to chase a tornado outbreak. So
Oh yeah, you see the tornado opera. I wasn't about to miss that shit.
yeah.
We tried to go for it, and then we just realized our gas situation was just kind of dire, so we had to.
Terraforming machines.
600 feet, make a U-turn.
Yeah, I kind of wish we just sent the tornado outbreak earlier, but I mean, I don't know. It's still been a good
Cause
day.
those bong.
Corey and I were talking about is the fact that we were less than 30 minutes away from Vero Beach when that tornado was
I couldn't do it.
out, and we didn't even think about
Y'all can have that shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Get on the freaking
Manual said -1.
Yeah, well, you just don't know till it's happening. I mean, like, we didn't know it was going to be like photogenic, high-base tornadoes somehow. So
I know, ridiculous.
it's just,
Well, at least that gas station has light.
It does.
it does have light.
I'm just gonna blow through this red.
Ain't no way on a fucking street.
I've been obeying the traffic laws all day.
Waffle House open?
All right, let's drop
Hey,
it in
it's
the
got lights.
chat.
It's got lights on. Can you imagine?
Dude, that'd be
Continue
crazy.
on
The Waffle House is open. I
Rain
think it's
clouds generated mechanically through engine
It's all
development by NASA.
About that red light.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've been obeying them all day.
well, it's green for somebody, so I'm just saying it's green for us. So.
Yeah.
Look like Waffle House still open. But yeah, did y'all see that crazy Did y'all see that crazy ass press conference that Nichols had with an absent Kamala Harris on like fucking conference phone or Zoom or whatever she was calling in from? Anybody see that shit? Bruh. That was weird. That shit was weird. Not to mention then we found out that Joe Biden was getting physical, fighting, I guess, with Kamala's camp.
Dude, I looked in the mirror, I was like, dang, he's creeping up on me.
It looked like Waffle House was still open. Did you see that shit? Lights was on.
Oh, it's under his tire.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a really good, I liked it. The Terminal List, that was really good. I did like it. I watched it like 3 times. I thought it was pretty damn good. That and Without Remorse was good. Can't wait for the Rainbow Six movie.
I don't even know it. Corey's coming. Corey's coming now.
Waffle House and roaches, the only 2 things that survived the apocalypse. Could you imagine that? Book of Eli, everything's fucking gone. You trying to get the Bible to like to the monks and stuff. What happened? You trying to get the Bible to the monks and shit, and then you walk past a Waffle House that's still open. Yeah, they still pretending he alive. I don't know. Nowadays, they think they're pretending that Kamala is in charge. Is what it seems like.
Hey, what's up? What? Yeah, I'm good. Right now we're pulling my buddy under a gas station.
Even Antonio's Waffle House did not close. It could be a 7 mile wide tornado, and Waffle House won't close.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, he's about to give me a little bit of a push, so just watch it in case I can't stop. So.
Okay, can I call you back in like 10 minutes?
Okay.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right, so.
That's crazy. He was cruising along, singing a song, and then he hit a fucking wall of water and fucking locked his engine up. He hit a wall of water and locked his goddamn engine up. That's wild. Damn. I feel like, I don't know if Miami gonna get hit, but like I feel like we got out of Florida.
Oh, he's coming.
We got out of Florida pretty quick. But yeah, like I was saying, you got Joe Biden getting physical with Kamala's people, and then you got that was like last week. Now we know that Biden and them don't like nobody like each other. Division in the White House. Then we hear Kamala on the conference phone during the press conference for Milton and Helene and all this other stuff, which was really crazy to me.
That works.
Then you got Biden talking about that it's not true that they only gave the people of that was affected by Hurricane Helene $750 that apparently they have to pay back, which is wild. Then he also tried to say, what else he tried to say was a lie? Oh, that they FEMA blew their fucking purse on the migrants. He tried to say that was a lie. So then I'm like, okay, if that's not a lie, where the fuck is FEMA at? Right. Then he was going after Marjorie Taylor Greene about because she was in Congress saying that they have weather manipulation machines. I'm like, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Oh my gosh, it's a blatant lie. I can't believe that us, the United States, control the weather. How dare somebody think that? Well, that's preposterous.
I think this truck just.
I'm sure Hillary, Obama, Biden, and Kamala all hate each other. Oh yeah, 1,000%.
I don't think that's Vince.
The evacuation routes was to Miami and north, basically out of the peninsula. Oh, okay.
He's getting pushed.
Yeah, that's crazy. The
No, it's not.
Well, there you go. That's something that you should have. That's a truck worth having.
Yeah,
It drove past.
That is nice.
Dude, Brandon's windows are so fogged up. It's not even funny.
Look at it. You can't even see him in the car.
The police just pulled in like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And why are you over here impersonating a police officer with your interceptor? But then again, he got on amber lights. He don't got on police lights.
Gave him a push.
Oh, he ain't the police either. Who the fuck is he?
He's under there, and there's Vince. There's Vince. So I mean, they're.
Oh
good now,
shit! I
but
thought it was the police. The motherfucker had. Thought he was a sheriff or something.
Unless we want to see if Stormrunner can just book into that room.
Could you? No, I couldn't imagine it. Marjorie Taylor Greene getting an edible. Nah, she be off. She be fucking a space cadet.
Seems like. Well, they got Corey and.
There's some people with lacking brain cells on Twitter saying hurricanes only hit red states. I wanted to say something so bad. I feel you. People are retarded, y'all. Yeah, they're all like a little community of chasers and shit. They all know each other and stuff. You ain't heard about the Wyoming fires, yo? Let me see. I know I got something on that shit. There we go. That's better. I'm trying to figure out why I felt like I was so damn low to the ground. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
America's under attack. We're sitting here watching these hurricanes ravaging through numerous states, wildfires burning through our landscapes. I mean, Wyoming right now, it's nowhere to be reported, but hundreds of thousands of acres in Wyoming alone burning. And this isn't just some random act of nature, especially when you have 73,000 acres of fire, which was allowed to rage for days before anyone bothered to intervene. But it gets crazier because just north in Acme, they found rare earth minerals worth billions. I mean, reports are that Rock Springs Uplift in Wyoming could contain as much as 18 million tons of lithium carbonate equivalent, which is a total game changer for the lithium market. So while we're focused on the flames, right, all the distractions, are there true motives hidden behind the smoke? Because it's not just Wyoming dealing with this. I mean, look at North Carolina with its lithium mining potential, Florida with phosphate. These regions are on the brink of being ravaged for their resources too. And we're not just talking about wildfires. We're talking about a mindset that treats our land like it's expendable, where profits outweigh the lives of the people who live there. And we're headed to a future where, living like the Jetsons is amazing and we all want to be in flying cars, but at what cost? Because sacrifices must be made. And on top of everything, on top of this whole entire fiasco and devastation, the truth is that many of those affected in Wyoming by these fires, by these floods, don't have insurance to help them rebuild. And according to...
So check it. I was looking into the insurance shit, right? So it seems like, I don't know if it's every state, but majority of the states, right, if there's a natural disaster or something crazy happens, right, the state can say eminent domain and take your fucking property. What? Oh, there we go. Can take your property. That's wild. And I don't think it's shit you can do about it.
Recent statistics, many homeowners in the rural areas, particularly in those in Wyoming, struggle with fire insurance coverage. So I have to ask whether it's too late to stand up now, because reality is like we're already living a future that's more like a nightmare.
And they cut our ass off. But check this one out, though.
Wyoming's on fire. And what's interesting is...
Let's get rid of hers real quick. Bye. Let's bring this one over here. Check this shit out. I think this is one I was watching earlier, too.
If you haven't heard, Wyoming's on fire. And what's interesting is the majority of it is on the eastern side of Wyoming. Now, just for reference, the yellow part of this map is federally owned land, and the white part is privately owned. These major fires are all in the privately owned sectors. Now, what does this mean? So a recent discovery claims that there is approximately 2.34 billion metric tons of rare earth minerals near Wheatland, Wyoming, which is on fire. Now, with this supply of rare earth minerals, we would be the leading holder in the entire world. Now, where is Wheatland? Right there in the southeast corner of Wyoming, where the worst of the fires are. Now, this won't be an overnight transition. Many proposals still face months, if not years, before work is final. But the citizens of Wyoming are poised to fight long and hard against these mines. Now, what started these wildfires? So a wet or an area with an abundance of fuels just so happened to get hit by lightning and ignited the fuel. And the state's notoriously strong winds are driving the flames, making it even worse. Sounds kind of like the perfect storm. So I don't know, people, you can put two and two together here. We have a location that could be the leading source of rare earth minerals in a certain part of Wyoming that a lot of people are against mining, and now they're being told to evacuate. I can't say much more, but look into this. I think it will shock you.
That shit wild, Joe. He's wrong because what? Oh, it's burning in North and Central Wyoming? That's fucking crazy. What's up, Rudy? Rudy in the building. Rudy in the building. You say we in Florida have the water to turn those fires out. Oh, man. I'm wondering though, right? Do you think they got some do you think they got like a point? Is there some kind of land grab going on for resources? You know, for this whole Build Back Better thing / 15-minute city situation? Just saying. Let's check this out, right? Shout out to Really Graceful. She did a nice video. If you're not subscribed to her, go subscribe to Really Graceful. Check her video out.
Hey, internet friends. The next time someone tries to tell you that the government cannot or would not manipulate the weather, show them this video. The technology has been around for a very long time. At present, Hurricane Helene has absolutely wrecked parts of North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida. And now a massive hurricane is barreling towards Florida, with meteorologists saying things like, Hurricane Milton is nearing the mathematical limit of what Earth's atmosphere over this ocean water can produce. Yes,
it was just BBLs and lip injections, Rudy. Like, it was BBLs and lip injections. You know, I could take it or leave it, but I think you would have had a fantastic time.
There is a mathematical limit, and we are nearing it.
You know, they were talking about climate change yesterday, and now we're learning that scientists and researchers are looking at how to change the weather on purpose. That's right. Lasers now could one day manipulate rain and lightning. Yesterday,
Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida. And now a massive hurricane is barreling towards Florida,
100%.
with meteorologists saying things like, Hurricane Milton is nearing the mathematical limit of what Earth's atmosphere over this ocean water can produce. Yes, there is a mathematical limit and we are nearing it.
You know, they were talking about climate change yesterday, and now we're learning that scientists and researchers are looking at how to change the weather on purpose. That's right. Lasers now could one day manipulate rain and lightning.
Another example is the array of technologies, often referred to collectively as geoengineering, that potentially could help reverse the warming effects of global climate change. One that has gained my personal attention is stratospheric aerosol injection, or SAI. A method of seeding the stratosphere with particles that can help reflect the sun's heat in much the same way that volcanic eruptions do. On the geopolitical side, the technology's potential to alter weather patterns and benefit certain regions of the world at the expense of other regions could trigger sharp opposition by some nations.
Yet the general public has no idea the extent of weather modification that takes place not only by the United States government, but governments worldwide. Let us first define weather modification, which is, on a basic level, the act of intentionally manipulating or altering the weather. Historically, the most common form of weather modification has been cloud seeding, which can serve the purpose of increasing the water supply and presents in the form of rain or snow. On the flip side, a goal of weather modification could be prevention instead of production, preventing hurricanes or storms from happening. And you just wouldn't believe how long folks have been trying to influence the weather. That being said, we're going to fast forward past the rain dances and go straight to early instances documented in newspapers. In 1905, when San Diego was suffering from drought, the merchants of Los Angeles approached a professional rainmaker and offered him a $1,000 reward if he could make it rain 18 inches in 3 months in Southern California. The rainmaker took him up on the bet, and he concocted a secret mix of 23 chemicals in large evaporating tanks. And he built rain towers to bring on the downpour. Curiously enough, it rained when the rainmaker said it would, and in fact, he did such a good job that he caused flash floods, resulting in millions of dollars in damages. Around that time, folks who claimed they could influence weather were generally regarded as quacks, reserved mostly for circus sideshows. But somewhere along the way, someone identified weather modification as something more than entertainment, more than a good headline. Officially, cloud seeding as we know it was thought to have originated in 1946, when Vincent Schaefer was experimenting with dry ice and, quote, noticed that cloud condensation nuclei, the tiny particles around which water condensates, could be artificially produced to create rain and snow. Schaefer put his discovery to the test by seeding the clouds over the Berkshire Mountains in Massachusetts and successfully created precipitation.
Yeah, that shit made
Eventually,
Landfall
it was
already.
discovered that weather could be used as a weapon against the enemy. And here we arrive at Operation Popeye. Operation Popeye was a highly classified weather modification program that took place between 1967 and 1972. It involved a cloud seeding operation during the Vietnam War with the goal of extending Vietnam's monsoon season. Basically, through cloud seeding, Operation Popeye induced and prolonged the rainy season. Pilots would fly over Vietnam towards an active storm cell toting a canister of silver or lead iodide, which were, at the time, considered the two primary sources of water condensation nuclei. Or, to simply put it, the two chemicals you needed to cloud seed and make it rain. Once they were in or near the storm cell, the plane crew would ignite these canisters of chemicals and release them into the storm. And once a super scientific KitchenAid mixer action happened, these chemicals would prolong the storm when they mixed with the already present precipitation up in the clouds. What's weird is this practice was completely kept secret from the public. The Nixon administration denied Operation Popeye and lied to Congress, but somehow journalists got a hold of the details and published stories about rain being used as a weapon. Maybe that was back when mainstream journalism was actually a respectable career path. Either way, Operation Popeye was highly classified. Even though taxpayer money was thrown at these efforts to the tune of $3.6 million a year, which would amount to over $20 million a year in today's money. Wow. And even though Operation Popeye has since been declassified, its success as a weapon of war has been downplayed, with its effectiveness being dubbed unverifiable. For something whose effectiveness was dubbed unverifiable, there certainly was a lot of fallout for using weather warfare for hostile purposes. In 1978, a new treaty went into effect under the Environmental Modification Convention,
Is that true?
prohibiting the military or other hostile use of environmental modification techniques as they were found to have widespread, long-lasting, or severe effects. Basically, this convention banned weather warfare like what we saw in Vietnam, but it didn't ban the actual practice of playing God and manipulating the weather for other purposes. In fact, right now, as you're watching this, someone somewhere is probably seeding a cloud. But the practice of geoengineering has fallen under heavy criticism in recent years, with the argument being that it's not really about helping the environment, it's about control. Control of people.
Real quick, check this shit out. That's pretty interesting. Get this the fuck out of here. Okay, thank you. There you go. Flooding in the Sahara Desert fills lake that has been dry for 50 years. Interesting. Oh, it's, like you said, it's in Morocco. That's crazy. Hey, I wonder if this, I mean, it's got to be something to that groundwater. Like, I forgot who it was. I was watching Tinfoil Hat, and the guy was saying that we got underground water that can be pulled to the surface, allegedly, at any time.
People in control of money, because if you control the weather, guess what? You control the food supply. If you can create flood or drought, you can create feast or famine. If this technology falls into the wrong hands, do you think the goal could be having everyone begging and groveling on their knees for relief from the very individuals who created the problem in the first place? Furthermore, there's growing concern over the chemicals being sprayed into the clouds and their long-lasting effects on the human body, animals, and the earth, as those chemicals get absorbed into the ground, our drinking water, and our skin. Finally, what are the ramifications for playing God? What happens when you mess with nature in this way? How does this practice affect our overall climate, and does it destabilize our weather systems? And when climate change is such a hot topic, why does the government's use of weather manipulation never seem to make it into the conversation? Instead, the goals of Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030 are implemented across the populace.
Yeah, we was talking about that, Rudy. Dubai was cloud seeding, and they over cloud seeded and caused like a torrential downpour and flooding in Dubai like a few months back. And maybe 6 months ago, was it?
To fight climate change. And these solutions have somehow manifested as population control, living in pods, eating bugs, elimination of private property, and everyone living in smart cities. But no, they never seem to mention how much the government and private corporations mess with the weather. Really, if you simmer down every argument that makes it to the mainstream that climate change pushers are begging for, it boils down to one thing. They're begging for more government intervention. I mean, how much power does your government actually need over you? And can they use weather to punish you if you don't obey? I suppose in a hypothetical nightmare hellscape, they could send a hurricane your way if your particular state or territory falls out of line. But the thing is, very few around you would believe the government was capable of such a thing, that they'd actually have the technology or incentive. What's strange is to know all of this and then watch the news do a piece on cloud seeding like it's some kind of new phenomenon in technology. But really, there are hundreds of US patents concerning weather manipulation and cloud seeding dating back to the early 1900s. Out west, where water is a major commodity, cloud seeding is commonplace, and even a way for ski resorts to bolster business, creating more snowfall. There are stories of mining companies in Australia who are using cloud seeding to prevent rainfall in key locations. But by benefiting themselves, they put the larger region at a detriment, drying out rivers, which kills off native animals, causes dust issues, and hey, could even be a contributing factor to those bushfires we heard so much about this year. China is actually super upfront about their manipulation of the weather. For the 2008 Beijing Olympics, they claimed to have used cloud seeding technology to ensure that the event would be rain-free. Back in 2018, China announced it was launching the world's largest weather control machine, with the ability to modify the weather in an area similar to the size of Alaska, with the stated goal of increasing rainfall along the Tibetan Plateau to meet the water demands of their population. While China is uncharacteristically upfront about their weather meddling, more than 50 other countries discreetly use the practice of cloud seeding on the regular. Again, I ask, what are the consequences of playing God? Why is the conversation surrounding climate change as manipulated as the weather? What are the long-term effects of the chemicals they're spraying into the clouds and raining down on us? And lastly, can we trust governments worldwide to be upfront, honest, and ethical in their weather endeavors? I made this video back in 2020, and while I just provided a basic overview of the history behind weather modification, this video doesn't even really begin to really cover it, or the extent of what is possible. As always, thank you for commenting, for watching, for subscribing, for supporting me on Patreon, or for buying my book. I'll be back soon with another update. Just please stay safe, internet friends. Do whatever you need to do.
Damn, she made that shit when? 2020, is that what she said? That's wild. Yep, better technology. Get it done faster, more efficiently. That's true. Oh, man. Well, anyway, guys, that's all I got for you guys tonight. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream, guys. Let people know we live. You catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use this constructive criticism, guys. You want to donate to the channel, $ Canon Hotep on Cash App, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, always welcome. Anyway, guys, until next time, it's Canon Hotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. I'll holler at you.
Don't relax and take note.